Hey everyone, Bess McCarty here with the Ask Bess Show. The topic is today, can my thoughts hurt someone? Can I actually affect someone by what I'm thinking, even if it's not expressed, in words or action? Well, the answer is yes. Most of us try to avoid harming others with action or words, but even what we think travels to them because thought is energy and thought travels. And it carries the emotional charge, either positive or negative. So thoughts of judgment can can carry an emotional experience to someone, even if it's unconsciously felt. Weird, huh? So it does affect people at some level. Yeah, imagine someone walking down the street wearing a purple sweater, and they pass someone, and after, the person that they passed has a judgment. Oh, that's an ugly purple sweater. Afterward, the person walking on has some sort of, odd, uncomfortable feeling. They feel a little less than before, and they may not know why. So when we have thoughts like, well, he'll never amount to anything, even if we don't say it, that person could still feel a slight sense of disapproval or disappointment or shame. But the positive can happen the other way too. The positive can have an effect too. Albert Einstein's friend David Bohm said, thoughts affect people, events, and objects because matter is composed of electromagnetic energy, as are our thoughts. So matter and consciousness are all the same thing in different forms at different levels of intensity. And I am a holistic health practitioner, body-mind therapist, and I learned that the human body is really mostly energy. We think it's solid, it feels solid and everything, but really we're made up of cells who have a nucleus, or is it an atom that has a nucleus, and around it spins electrons. So there's a whole lot of empty space in there. And actually, when you if you were to squeeze all of the physical matter of the human body down and take out all the empty space, it would be as big as a peanut. So we feel like we're solid, right? But we're really mostly energy. We're really mostly empty space spinning in in space. So I understand that. Now there's the flip side of this, in that, does a person have to feel bad? They may not, because we do have a choice. If somebody thinks badly of me and it resonates with something that I'm already telling myself, like, you're no good, you're bad, you'll never, you don't deserve happiness or something like that, and somebody says, oh, you'll never amount to anything. And if I'm already telling myself that, maybe from my childhood programming or experiences that I've had, then it resonates with me. Then it'll hurt. It'll go in if they say that, but only if I'm already telling myself that will it resonate. If I'm not, if I feel competent and confident in everything, and a person says, oh, you'll never amount to anything, I go, it doesn't compute, it doesn't make sense. And we'll think, well, that person and I are just not on the same page. But it won't hurt, it won't go in. Unless, I suppose, if I've had that repeated experience and I've begun telling myself that. But you see the difference there? So notice how you feel after you talk with your mother, your best friend, your boss, your coworker. Did you get a button pushed? That could be a gift to take responsibility for that button, own that button, and say, don't just brush off and say, oh, I shouldn't feel that way. It doesn't matter. Let's see if my button got pushed. Let me own it. Let me take responsibility and see, maybe there's something here for me to heal. Maybe there's something for me to take a look at and change and learn to love myself. But it takes a strong and loving relationship with ourselves to do that, because a lot of times we don't like to feel that pain. We'd like to forget that person said that and brush it off. A lot of times this goes back to our childhood programming. And that's why the inner child work that I do is my favorite. Helps people to heal the old wounds from childhood. And I've got a new class starting up soon. I'm going to post a link below for you to investigate. And I'd love to have you call me, give me a chat, consider being in the class. It's an online class, very safe. And also thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing these videos. Maybe it will help somebody. Everybody take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.